from victory to victory, and this shall lead. Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity, from victory to victory.
All right, thank you so much. Mahama number one, Mahama number one, Mahama number one. Oh, say yeah. Mahama number one, Mahama number one. Oh, say yeah. Number one, oh yeah. Mahama, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 Mama, Baba. Oh yeah, 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 Mama, Baba. Yeah, that's right. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Please take your seats. Mofia Motashi, Obi Antrasi. Migatami Noi, Obi Antrasi. Ahanya di trumpet for Vuvuzalas. Ahanya di. Aha, Enya di. Choway. Uana. Yam Papa Bedu Yadede. All right, thank you. Yadamunirasi. All right, thank you. Eya. Modo Mahama dodo eya. Modo dodo alewa tofi. Eya Mota Africa gra eya. Thank you. Hey, ofano wachano. Thank you. Choboy. His Excellency, the incoming President 2025 is here with us. Choboy. So, baby, I do know. Yadamasi. Eya. Thank you. Yabafra, the constituency chairman Brighter too. Now, Wamaya Papa, welcome address and in the phone. Yadamasi. Thank you. Charlie. Ceasefire. Thank you. So Chamanachu.
So boy, Ayazusa, I number one. If I say number one, say Mahama. Number one. Ayazu. His Excellency, the former President John Dramani Mahama, and our President to be come 2024, my regional chairman, Honorable Ashimo, and colleague regional executives present, former ambassadors, former presidential staffers, colleague constituency executives. Once again, on behalf of Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro, His Excellency, I invite you, or I welcome you to Bortianor. This evening, our message is short. 4 years ago, we assured you of delivering the vote for you by ensuring that you have 99. By close of poll, indeed, we deliver for you. I just want to reassure you once again that Bortianor is going to give you 99 again. And if you support me, say John Mahama, say yeah. John Mahama, oh, yeah. John Mahama, oh, yeah. Number Ayazu. Thank you.
Thank you, constituency chairman Ayazu Ayazaza. Your Excellency Bortianor Amanfro have 4 aspirants, and I want to introduce them to you. We have Nicole Anan and our Miss Joseph Nicole. Thank you. We also have in our Miss Felix Akwete Oakley. Thank you, Your Excellency. We also have here Alexander Akwaku. And Your Excellency, we also have here Senor Jata Cement. Senor Jata Cement. Senor aka Jata Cement. Thank you. So, all right. We'll give you the opportunity to come and shake His Excellency. So all of you to come. Aspirant, please come and shake hands with His Excellency Felix, Honorable Felix Akwete, Honorable Alexander Akwaku, Honorable Joseph Nicole, and also Senor Jata Cement. Lawyer Joseph Nee. Thank you. And also Alexander Akwaku, Felix Akwete, and Senor Jata Cement. Alexander Akwaku, Lawyer Joseph Nee, and Felix Akwete, and Senor Jata Cement. All right, thank you. Ayazu. Oh yeah. Choboy. Mahama one. Thank you. Hey, baby, I do Siciano. Yabafra. Cement Anton Wyaton Abonte and Yahamisramo. Baby, I do Yabafra. Yankasa. Your original chairman Emmanuel Ni Ashimo. Chairman who no road. Chairman Ni Ashimo.
Zazuza. President sir, me catch mo sir. Muamu wo line wo hano. Wo pema sempa enti mu ye dindi. Wo be kasa na mu ye dede no a. Wonti enti muamu jira ho nyina mu ye di. Ayazu Mutiewi Muya Nesu na mekasa de di ba no Musa nka na ye de ko enti munyina muntiemi Ayazu yo say ba ha na ye ba ha say ye ba na yembeda munyina masi say mabaha in your numbers na munda mu behu ye incoming president no enti me ba na mabai announce my introduce to amambo Ayazu His Excellency the President We are in Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro. We have 6 wards here, 29 executives, 2,007 delegates, 223 branches. His Excellency, your delegate, your incoming President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Please resume your seats. Everybody take your seats. Eyezu, Eyeza, Ehejo, Emefa, hey. Thank you very much. All right. Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro. Minga nyefe. Nyumwajo nyefe. Medogwe na mikata. Thank you very much. The night is fast spent, so we'll just be very quick so that we can all go back home and have a rest. We're sorry we've gotten here at this time. It was raining in parts of Accra, so it delayed some of the programs today. But we're happy we're all here. May 13th, we are going to complete our preparations and get ready for the 2024 election. And the last stage of that preparation is to select our parliamentary candidates and select our presidential candidates. Before, we used to do the presidential candidacy first, and then in the election year, we select the parliamentary candidates. But in the wisdom of the national executive, they decided that we should do the two together so that we can give our candidates enough time to be able to campaign and get ready for the 2024 election. So on May 13th, there are going to be 2 ballot boxes here, and all of you are going to come from your branches. And the first ballot you will take is for the parliamentary candidates. And I want to say that all these fine gentlemen sitting here are our NDC members. They are all our children. They are not enemies to each other. All of them qualify to be members of parliament. If we could send all 4 of them to parliament, we would do so. But the law says every constituency can choose only one person. And so on that day, there's going to be a box, a ballot box. We're all going to get 1 single ballot paper each. And on that day, we'll have to select out of these 4 gentlemen. It will be transparent, free and fair. All the 9-member executives, your names are going to be in the register. And after we have finished voting, we will count. And after we count, 1 will emerge. It doesn't mean that the one who emerged is the only person we like and we don't like the rest. It is just that we can choose only 1. And so once that happens, all of us, and I'm talking to all the followers, let us all come together and support them. I'm the father of all of them. I know you've assured me 100%. So I know that by God's grace, when you promise, you don't fail. In 2019, you promised me 90-something%, you gave it to me. And you promised me again, I know you will give it to me. And so once you have selected one of them, we will work and all of us will support the person. They say that God's time is the best. It might be somebody's time today, it will be another person's time tomorrow. The way we support the person whose time it is today, the same way people will support us when it gets to our time too. And so the followers especially, I know if there's any problem, it comes from the followers. Because after we are finished, even when the leaders reconcile, the followers of the various people, when the other people want to join, you say, no, you went and supported this one. We don't want you. We want everybody. And I know that in Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro, if we come together and we are united, there's no way MPP can win this constituency from us. And so a word to the wise is enough. Now the presidential one. As I said, I know you don't promise and fail. And so once the chairman has promised that this time it will be 100%, I know that it is going to happen. So I won't take any more time with that one. May 13th will come and go. Our eyes are on the main election. And as I said, the 2024 election is going to be a do or die affair. Our party needs desperately to win that election. And so we're going to do everything possible to win it. We're going to prevent anybody from cheating us. And we also don't want to cheat anybody. We want a free and fair election. By the action of the MPP, you can see they are jittery, they are afraid. And that's why they are packing the EC with their party foot soldiers and activists. But we're going to be like Azuma Nelson. We're going to take our referee into the ring. For those of you who remember when Azuma beat Jeff Fenech before he went to Australia, we were all afraid for him. And he said, don't worry, I'm taking my referee into the ring. And we asked him, who is your referee? He said, my hands. When I knocked the man down, which judge will say that I didn't beat him? And he went and knocked the guy out, and that's where he got the name the professor. The same thing, when we knock the MPP out, which EC is going to come and say they won the election? And so we're all going to work hard. This was one constituency where you were among the first to collate all your results. When we were looking for the results, Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro was one of the first. Before midnight, you had all your results. So I want to congratulate your chairman and all your constituency executives for the good job you did in 2020, and especially your ward coordinators. As soon as the election was finished, the counting started, they went around the polling stations in their ward and collected all our pink sheets for us. This is one constituency where we got all your pink sheets. And so I want you to repeat the same thing in 2024. And we are not going to sleep. On 7th December 2024, none of us is going to sleep that night until we have finished collating all our results. And we are going to reward you every constituency, every branch that is able to make up the votes that we are going to give you. If you make up those votes and you exceed it, all the 9-member executives, we shall reward you handsomely. You must do 3 things to qualify for that reward. The first one is to meet the target of votes we will give you. The second one is to be vigilant and make sure that no stray ballot enters your ballot box. And the third one is that you must get your pink sheet and submit your pink sheet on time, and you will get a handsome reward, all the 9-member executives. I promise you we're going to bring the resources for you to do the campaign. And so all the logistics and resources we'll get, whether it's money, t-shirts, posters, bicycles, motorcycles, whatever we get. Once we take them from the warehouse, we'll load the one for Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro, and we'll bring it directly here. It won't pass anywhere. And we're going to invite you, 3 each from each branch. Chairman, Secretary, Women's Organizer. And you're going to come here, we'll open it, we'll count what is there. And then all of you will sit around, we'll share it, and everybody will take his share back to his branch. When we come into office, we're going to encourage small businesses, poultry farming, animal rearing, dressmaking, whatever you can think about. And so when those programs come, it is my hope that all our branch executives and constituency executives will get involved in it so that you can earn an extra income for yourselves. When it comes to the time to recruit people into the security services, army, police, immigration, fire service, prisons, we will make sure that you get your fair share. If it comes to scholarships for children to go and study abroad, we will make sure your children also benefit. If we are distributing small loans for women to do business, our women's organizers, I assure you, you will get your fair share. We're not going to ask you to sacrifice again. We're not going to ask you to wait until we have satisfied the rest of Ghanaians before we come and look at you. Anything that is good for Ghanaians is also good for our party executives. And by the grace of God, when you make me the president, I've said that in order for our relationship to be close, every year we will come together like this. I'll come myself as president with ministers. So as we're coming, the way your road is, the road minister will be here, and we'll be able to let him tell us what plans he has for the road that we passed on. And so we'll brief you on what government is doing in order that the country can stand back on its feet. But the most interesting one is that you also will get the opportunity to tell us the problems that are worrying you, so that together we can find a solution to them. So the people of Ghana are looking up to us. Ghana being Chewon. Ghana mefe enche amenche NDC ake obahe man eko. Ejake Beni NDC yo. Nyake Nofiano enyano. She how do you say we're fine? Nofia no ya. Ke ochuni fio onashika okwe ohe ke obi. She agbene nofia no efite. Washika sana efite. Ke obi MPP me. Ameria ke hela COVID-19 ni ba nohani washika sana efite. Amale son Ezu ake Russia Ukraine war he war ni washika sana fite amale ni noni fiomi mronji betene ake shika small blomo ni won blochon Ezu aloje naka ako shika small blomo na ke won blochon no ha shika afa ejofe ye manemi Ezu she NDC baba ni modromo hewo ni woba sa no fia no ojoba iko. And so we're going to do all the hard work to make sure that we put Ghana back on its feet. And so Ghanaians say, NDC, come for your stone. Nyeba henye te. Ohu walake wagbenjano tomi. Kemoko balebi nibake ake heote. No choake okele anukwaliko ne nu. Nagbene na ake noni uye eyemi. Hewa Ghana meke NDC nyeba henye te. One of the things we have to learn, the first thing from what we're going through, the hardship, is that when somebody comes and says, try me, just reject the person. Because this is not the time for trial and error. This is the time for experience. This is not the time for experiment. We want a government that has done it before. We want a person who takes responsibility. We want people who do action and not talk. We want a party that acts and does not talk. MPP talks plenty and no action. NDC doesn't talk. All we do is action. The next lesson we must learn is that not everybody who comes and makes big promises intends to fulfill them. Because if we look at the promises that MPP made to us, none of those promises have been fulfilled. It was obvious that all they wanted was political power for themselves and for their friends and their family. Today in Ghana we have Coco football. If your family is not in, they won't pass the ball to you. So even in MPP, there are plenty of people whose family are not in the match. So they are not passing the ball to them. For us, NDC, when we lost, we knew that we were not in anything. Those who are the most disappointed are their own MPP people. Because they don't pass the ball to them. It's just a small group that are playing the football. But for us, NDC too, every Ghanaian is a Ghanaian. And we believe that Ghanaians must all enjoy the opportunities this country has to offer. And so that's why Ghanaians are calling us to come back. And so we're all going to work hard. 7th December 2024, none of us is going to sleep until we have finished collating our parliamentary and our presidential results. And I want that by 1 a.m., all the constituencies will feed in their results and we'll be able to tell that we have won the election. I know that by the grace of God, He has opened the way for us. Because everywhere we go, Ghanaians are giving us our stone and asking us to come and take them out of the hardship. Everything is spoiled. The NHIA is spoiled. You go with your NHIA card to hospital, you won't get anything. Even paracetamol, you won't get. They write a prescription for you. You have to go to the drugstore and buy all the drugs. Education is spoiled. NDC is going to come and make our education system better. So that we can raise the standards of our basic school children and our secondary school children. So that they will be internationally marketable. They can go to any school in the world and excel. And so we're come to make the SHS, free SHS, better. We will provide the facilities so that the students can learn. We're going to decentralize the feeding system. This centralized system of feeding is not working. The headmasters cannot buy food themselves unless they wait for food to be brought to them from the center. And so when food doesn't come, the parents have to give the children money to go and buy food. I've seen a few cases where headmasters have been forced to take their own money and go and buy food for children. All the dormitory blocks we were building so that children can get accommodation. When this government came, they've abandoned all. They've mortgaged the GET fund, so GET fund has no money to pay the contractors. When you go to some schools, the classroom is too full, so some students stand on the veranda and listen. How do you expect children to do well when these are the conditions? So NDC is going to come, we'll continue the E-blocks and put more E-blocks so that there will be more space in secondary schools for the children. And all the projects that have been abandoned in the secondary schools, the dormitory blocks, the classroom blocks, the libraries, the administration blocks, we will come and continue those projects and finish them. So that we create an atmosphere where our children can learn well and increase their standard. So that they can go to any university and any tertiary educational institution and excel. And so that is what NDC stands for. We're going to make this country better and create opportunities for our people. And so I'm not going to talk too long. The night is fast spent. I want to thank Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro that at this time you still had the patience to wait for us. May God richly bless you and may God take everybody back home safely. Thank you very much. You might join your friend.